Ooh, I think this lighting is making me look like real oily. Oof, that off back there. Ooh, nope, I'm just looking oily today. Maybe I should use a powder. Where is my bread thing? Oof. All right. Let's fix this oily problem because it doesn't look that bad right now, but oof. Working a little. And then we'll get started. Oh man, lighting is fun, but also really not fun. Looking a little better. So, let's see, we're all set. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. I already said welcome. I realized I was going over my schedule, and I 100% realized I never did a favorites video for September and October. If you're new to my channel, or if you've been around here for a bit, you'll know that I do favorites videos only once every like 2-3 months. And I really do that. I space them out because I really only want these favorites to be like actual favorites. I don't want them to be like I'm scrambling to find products to throw in just to have something to talk about at the end of every month. I don't like seeing favorites videos too often because I just don't really trust those. I mean, of course, favorite is subjective, but for me, if it is a favorite product, that means that it has my full seal of approval. I 100% recommend you try it, and it's something that is just below a holy grail for me. Like, it has to check off a lot of boxes in order to hit this kind of video. And I normally do it every 2 months, and I like to schedule it out. But I was looking at my schedule, and I'd never did one, and it's already halfway through November, and I'm like, oh my god, I have no idea when that was going to fit into the schedule. So I just have all of my products here. I thought it'd be easier to just jump on and do a live stream. Before we jump in, can we just talk about how great my hair is looking? Like, this is day one hair. I've been trying a new routine for my hair, which if you haven't already, I do have a poll in my community tab all about my curly hair and whether or not I should do more videos on this channel, or if you'd like to see like a separate, like full dedicated curly girl YouTube channel, because I'm kind of torn between what I want to do, but I do want to do more videos about my hair. And like, look at this little curl. Look at that perfect little curl. And this is day one hair. I've never had day one hair look this good. Like, I'm shocked with myself. Well, that being said, I don't have any hair care products in here because I'm still testing products out. But I do have a few favorites in here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is pretty much par for the course for me. I like to do between like 5 and 8 favorites just so I have enough time to talk about all of them. And yeah, so let's just jump in. Should I do it in the order in which they go on your face? Well, not all of them go on your face, so. Okay, so product number 1 is actually the product I'm wearing in the thumbnail, but I took it off just because I don't like wearing lipsticks. Like, I would normally, like, but this time at night, it's like 6:30. Normally, I would be, like, in bed reading a book right now, but I'm not. So by this time, normally my makeup is completely off, and I would wash it off, considering the fact that I normally put my makeup on anywhere between 5 and 7 a.m. So they're long days, but this has been my favorite black lipstick. It was the piece de resistance in my last best and worst of black lipsticks video, and it's this black lipstick from Black Moon Cosmetics, and it's in Black Cat. Such a good black lipstick. If you want to see the full application, comparison to a few other ones, check out that original video, but this is so good. Love this lipstick. And it's just the only downside, I don't think I mentioned it in that video, the only downside to that is that it's actually pretty tough to take off. So it does take like a full makeup wipe to take it off, and if you're trying to take it off and do lip swatches, it'll smear very easily. But all of that makes it so that it just lasts longer when you're wearing it normally. So like, I don't have a problem with that, if that makes sense. Especially because you can also reapply this really easily. You don't have to take the whole thing off and then reapply it. You can just like apply it on top, and it looks just as great. So anytime, I was gonna say not anytime, most of the time you've seen me wearing a black lipstick recently, at least in October, it's been this one. And it's pretty affordable. I think it was around $18 on Ulta, but then again, it is Ulta. You can use coupons, you can get your points and everything. I know they're gonna have sales. Ulta always sends out coupons you can use. So awesome black lipstick. Definitely one of my favorites. So let's see. From there, let's do face powder. This is actually the one I just used earlier. So this is a face powder. I've had this for a while. And to be honest, I used it a little bit at first, threw it into my drawer and like didn't really touch it. And now I pulled it back out and I really like it. And I've actually just hit pan on it. This is the MAC Next to Nothing powder. And I actually bought this not too long after like my first video ever on this channel, which was my first impression and wear test of the MAC Next to Nothing foundation, which I didn't like, spoiler alert, but the video wasn't the best, but we all have to start somewhere, right? But this powder, it's, the regular powder compact, mine's a little messy, but I did hit pan in this, and I did use this. If you caught the very beginning of the stream, I came on looking hella oily, so I used my bread thing and just touched up in a few places, and it's a really nice powder. I like using a combination of this and the JCat powder to set my foundation, along with the loose powder that I've been using, which is also another old, not favorite, but an older product I put away and then brought back out. So that's something I really want to get better at doing. I've been doing a lot more Shop My Stash, and I'm glad I'm doing that because I am forcing myself to look deeper into my collection and actually find what I'm not reaching for. And I'm glad I'm doing that because I'm finding like hidden gems in my own collection, which I didn't really think I would. But my collection, I have to like get into the mind space that like my collection is big enough for that to happen now. So yeah, the MAC Next to Nothing powder, I have it in Light Plus, which is actually a decent shade for me right now. I know almost everything has been too dark for me because I'm pale as hell, but this has been a really good shade match for me. So since I did mention I am pale as hell, something that's actually been working for me better now that I've gotten paler, because I remember using this powder before and it leaving a weird cast on me because I think it was too light then. Put it away in my drawer, left it for a few months, brought it back out, and now it's actually like working really well for me, and I really like it, both under my eyes and around my face. And this is the Too Faced Born This Way loose powder. I don't want to make a mess because this powder is a bit messy. Yeah, so it's a bit messy just like that, but I did cut off the stopper top because it was just as messy with it, but the stopper top made it even harder to get the powder out and to actually use the powder. So this is the shade just Translucent. I don't know how many shades they have of this, but I remember back when I first got this, I would get a weird like white cast wherever I put it under my eyes, and then if I tried to use it to set like around my mouth or anything, it would just look way too bright and way too odd, and like something was clearly off. But like I just pulled this out a few weeks ago. I've been using it and it's been working like really well. And part of me is just like, oh, well, now I'm just pale enough to use the shade. But the other part of me is like the formula is actually really nice. It really makes my under eyes smooth and it looks really cute. The one thing is I don't think through like sweat and everything it would hold up as well. So maybe not for those with oily skin because it looks the best in my drier areas. So like right under my eyes, like around kind of like here on my face, like I get most of my dry spots right here. In my oily areas, as you saw when I came on, I did bake everything today with this powder, but by 6:30 p.m. I was looking oily, mostly due to the lights, but also I was looking a bit oily. So if you have a lot of oil, this probably wouldn't work the best for you, but dry skin, I would say try this out because it just works really well and you get a lot of product in here. So it's probably going to be a while before I finish this up. we're about halfway through. Yay. All right, so let's see what I want to do. The next product I want to talk about, let's do this one. So this is another product where I had an like a backup in my backup drawer and I was just not reaching for it, so I moved it back into my collection, and then I shopped my stash and brought it back out, and I just forgot how much I just really liked this product and like how good it works and how affordable it is. This is from NYX, and this is the Control Freak eyeshadow, ooh, eyebrow gel. So it's just a clear brow gel. I've been using this every day for like over a month. It's got a spoolie that is a little big, but I can make it work for me and my eyebrows. But if you have really thin brows, probably going to be a bit too big for you. Probably. But it just works so well. This is like the most affordable version of like the ABH clear brow gel that I've been able to find so far, other than the Wet n Wild one. But that doesn't come in. The clear version of that is garbage, and the shades just don't go dark enough for me to use, so that product is just a fail in my books. I actually talk about that a lot in tomorrow's video. You're still going to get a video tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is like a 30-minute empties video. It is long, but I just wanted to get this favorites video up, and live streaming it is just the easiest way to do that. But this is actually just a really good clear brow gel. It's really affordable. I have a few NYX stores around me, so it's pretty easy for me to just jump in and pick this up. But you can get this online, you can get this at Ulta, and it's just like the only clear brow gel that I keep going back to. Like, I've gone through some other clear brow gels, but I don't repurchase them. I don't keep going back to them. This is the only one. So this one's really good. I'm really glad I rediscovered it, and I've already bought like a backup. This is all gonna fall. I'm gonna put this all back into the bag. Also, I just like, whenever I go shopping and I get one of these like nicer kind of bags, I just keep them, because you can use them as a lunch bag. You can use them just to, I use it to like literally hold products for different videos that I'm doing. So like all of the favorites are going to stay in this bag until I type them all up and include them in the description box once this is processed and posted as a regular video. So little fun fact, I just constantly have like Sephora, MAC, not Ulta bags, because they're not like, they have to be like structured like this. So I don't use Ulta bags, but a lot of MAC and Sephora bags I just keep around because they're useful. And if you ever need to just bring your lunch somewhere or throw things to give to somebody, or you need to carry something, they're actually really useful. All right, our second to last product is from Colourpop. This is a Super Shock shadow that I bought a while ago. It had to have been nearly 6 months, if not a year ago. Ugh. But I never used this one. My favorite Super Shock shadow, which I hate saying that like 5 times fast. My favorite Super Shock shadow was Sailor. Sailor was like my perfect shade. It was this beautiful nude with just like champagne sparkle in it. This is the closest shade that is available now, because I believe they did discontinue Sailor, and this is the shade Frog. So it's basically that same undertone as Sailor, but this one has reflex of green and blue. It's going to show up horribly on my webcam, but if we want to just do, well, you see a little bit of it right there. So you can just do a little swatch like that. So it kind of shows up, but it's just a really pretty shade that goes with almost any like eyeshadow color or any look. If you've seen any of my tutorials recently, either for my Pan That palette or anything recently that I've been doing, the shadow has been in it. And it's just so good. It's not the same as Sailor, which my heart hurts a little bit because I do love Sailor and I'm gonna miss it, but it's a nice shadow. Like, I'm not gonna be that melodramatic, probably. But oh, Angie said you can still find Sailor at Ulta. That's where I got mine. Get out of here. You know what? Part of me wants to go and pick up Sailor and get it back up, but then part of me is like, you got Frog. Which, why is this named Frog? I don't know why. That seems like such an odd name. But you know what, Angie? I think I might check out Ulta. Is it Ulta's website or is it in store? Because whenever I go to the Ulta displays in my local stores, they're always like picked to heavens. Like, there's nothing left there. You couldn't get anything there. Not in the palettes, none of the nothing. But Frog I've actually really been liking, so it earned a spot in the favorites list. And I really like this because, like I said earlier, it really goes with any look. I can do a cool tone look, I can do a warm tone look, and this just works. It pulls together the look. Looks that could stay matte. I'm not a huge fan of just like matte only looks just because I like sparkle. I like glitter. Like I could have worn this with this today, but this is actually a look that I filmed for my upcoming palette resurrection with the peach palette from Sweet Peach. Oh, it's been a long day. The Sweet Peach palette from Too Faced. So looking at my calendar, it might be another week or so before that one gets posted. But yeah, so normally, like, if I do dark shades like this, I really like to make them a bit more wearable and just bring them up a little bit with a nice shimmer all over the lid, just like this one. My lighting just got darker all of a sudden. Angie said, I found it in store, but I just checked the website and it's listed there. Oh, I'm going to go check out the website. I'm going to add it to probably like the Ulta version of the Loves list. And then next time, because I just placed an Ulta order. So I'll wait a bit. I won't get it right away. But so speaking of the Ulta order I just placed, I finally did some research because I've been having so much trouble trying to find this product. We're going to go on a bit of a sidebar. So this product right here, this is the Vitamin C Serum from CeraVe, and I love this product. It just works with my skin really well. I use it every morning, but it's so hard to find this in store. And the thing is, if I can find this at CVS, it's between $17 and $18. And I have coupons and I've got my extra bucks and everything, so it's never the full $18. I checked at Ulta online, $25. Anywhere else I try to find this outside of CVS, it's over $25. And I didn't want to spend that much to get it, so I kept looking, but every CVS around me, it's sold out. So, bummer. So what I did is I took that as an opportunity to do some research into The Ordinary and what they offer in the realm of vitamin C serums. So I actually picked up from Ulta 3 different, I would say concentrations, is that what they do? Of different vitamin C's from The Ordinary. So that package, I think, actually got delivered. I get packages sent to my boyfriend's house just because his house is easier and safer. But, so I got 3 different vitamin C's from them. So I'm going to test those out. Probably work my way from the lowest concentration up to the highest concentration. But I did that because I just couldn't find this product anywhere, which is a shame because this is a really good product. But I think because it's still new and because they didn't really stock a lot, I don't think I've ever seen more than 2 at any store. And I also checked at Target for this, and at Target it was also $25 and it was sold out. So bummer. This is really good, but it's kind of expensive now unless you can find it like within CVS. Alrighty, so we're almost done. I've only got 2 products left, and I'm counting them as one. It's actually what I am wearing on my nails. Again, webcam is not going to show this up really well. This is, again, I think I included this in my last favorites video. This is Holo Taco, but this time we're including one of the new actual top coats from Holo Taco, and this is specifically the super glossy taco. So this is the one where you're supposed to be able to use this if you're doing nail art because it dries really fast and then you can immediately do stuff on top of it. I don't do nail art. I'm not talented. This just dries fast because you know what I do as soon as I paint my nails? I mess up my nails. So having something that like is thick and that dries really quickly, yes. So I did pick up the regular glossy taco, but I've just been going for this one because it just like within like 30 seconds, it's dry. I love it. And so this Holo, I think last time I mentioned the flaky Holo being my favorite. And I've been actually using that enough to like there was a significant dip in the actual bottle. But I put that one away and I recently pulled this one out. This is the scattered Holo taco. It's basically the same formula, but the flaky is like bigger pieces of Holo and the scattered is just smaller pieces of Holo. And I've actually really been liking how the scattered looks over a nude nail. It's just really pretty, and it's actually helping me grow my nails out because I don't know what it's been recently. My nails have been breaking. I break 1 or 2 nails like pretty badly, then I have to chop them all off to let them all grow out. It's been happening for like a few months now, which is kind of upsetting because I used to love having long nails. I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to grow them out, and I'm trying to make sure I'm always wearing at least some type of product on my nails so that they're not naked. We don't want naked nails. And so the easiest thing that I found is something I really like, which is both work appropriate and just really cute. It's just doing the nude nail with just some holo on top and then topping it off with the super glossy top coat. It's been working really well, and I'm really hoping that she comes out with a ridge filling base coat because that's what I need. I don't do peel off things. I'm not good. I don't do nail art. I just really need a nice like sticky ridge filling base coat. And then that's probably all I would ever reach for because I love black nail polish. I love this holo. I did get the blue nail polish. I really don't use it. I'm not a blue gal. I really like black. And that's really my whole nail wardrobe right there, unless she came out with a white nail polish. I used to love white nail polish, but it's always difficult to keep it white, especially when I'm riding the train, I'm on public transport, I'm working. They would always turn like this kind of gross shade of yellow. Yeah. But if she came out with a white, I'd buy it in a heartbeat. Which I think she might because she does a lot of nail art, and having a white base with certain nail art would be really nice. And yes, I did just hear me say, oh, Simply Nailogical does a lot of nail art. I know that's funny. Maybe not anymore, but I did binge all of her old videos one time, so she used to. And that's everything. Yeah, that's all I really wanted to do. I didn't have any room in my schedule upcoming to throw in this favorites video. This is just a nice, quick, and easy way to do so. There is still going to be a video tomorrow. It is going to be my 30-minute long empties video, which I just got the notification. It just finished uploading. So I'm going to go finish doing that thumbnail, get everything ready for that upload, and then I'm going to get into bed. Like, I'm an old lady. I'm a grandmother and I go to sleep early. Speaking of, I actually just saw a video on my recommended screen where it was like my 6 p.m. bedtime routine. And I'm pretty sure it's for someone who works on the morning news. And so they have to go to bed that early to wake up at like 2 for the morning news. I'm like one of them, except I don't do the morning news. I did. Anyway, that's my attempt at being funny after a long day. So thank you for watching, and after this is all processed and everything, I'll have all of my favorites listed in the description box so you can check them out, and I'll also throw in the playlist of all my other favorites videos. My last favorites video for the year will probably be at the end of December, and I'm still debating whether I'm going to do a video just for November or December, or if I'm going to do a 2019 favorites video. Aw, thank you, Angie. Have a great night. Love you guys. Bye.